Welcome to our journey through time and beauty. Today, we'll explore the world's top 10 most enchanting ancient towns, each with its own story, charm, and timeless allure. From Europe to Asia, these breathtaking destinations will inspire your wanderlust and transport you to another era. Top 1. Hallstatt, Austria. Nestled between the shimmering waters of Lake Hallstatt and the towering Dachstein Alps, Hallstatt is often described as one of the most beautiful and picturesque towns in the world. This small Austrian village, located in the Salzkammergut region, has a history that dates back more than 7,000 years, making it not only visually stunning but also historically significant. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Hallstatt perfectly combines natural beauty, cultural heritage, and timeless charm. The town's origins are deeply rooted in salt production. In fact, Hallstatt is home to the world's oldest known salt mine, which has been in operation since prehistoric times. The wealth generated by salt gave rise to a prosperous community, and the evidence of this rich history is still visible today. Visitors can tour the salt mines, ride the funicular railway up the mountainside, and even walk through reconstructed prehistoric tunnels that tell the story of early salt mining. Walking through Hallstatt feels like stepping into a fairy tale. The pastel-colored houses with steep gabled roofs are tightly packed along narrow cobblestone streets, many of them adorned with vibrant flower boxes. The town square, Marktplatz, is a cozy and welcoming hub where visitors can enjoy outdoor cafes, local shops, and seasonal events. At the heart of the town stands the Evangelical Church with its iconic spire, which has become a symbol of Hallstatt's postcard-perfect beauty. Beyond the town itself, the natural surroundings are breathtaking. Lake Hallstatt mirrors the mountains and buildings along its shore, offering picture-perfect reflections at sunrise and sunset. Boat rides across the lake provide spectacular views of the village nestled against the dramatic alpine backdrop. For those who love hiking, the Dachstein Mountains are crisscrossed with trails leading to panoramic viewpoints, waterfalls, and even the famous Five Fingers observation deck, which juts out over a 400-meter drop, offering thrilling views of the entire region. One of the most unique aspects of Hallstatt is its bonehouse, or Beinhaus, located in St. Michael's Chapel. Due to the village's small size and limited burial space, the tradition of exhuming skeletons and painting the skulls with colorful decorations emerged in the 18th century. Though unusual, it provides insight into the region's cultural traditions and respect for ancestors. In recent decades, Hallstatt has gained immense popularity, attracting tourists from all over the globe. Its popularity even led to a full-scale replica being built in China's Guangdong province, a testament to the village's global allure. Despite the influx of visitors, Hallstatt retains its authenticity and serene charm, especially during the quieter mornings and evenings when the streets are less crowded. Hallstatt is more than just a pretty face, it is a living museum of history, culture, and nature. Whether you're exploring the salt mines, strolling along the lakefront, or simply sitting in a cafe with a view of the Alps, the magic of Hallstatt leaves a lasting impression. It is a destination where time seems to slow down, allowing travelers to connect with the past while being surrounded by awe-inspiring natural beauty. Top 2. Colmar, France. Located in the Alsace region of northeastern France, Colmar is a town that seems lifted straight from the pages of a storybook. Famous for its colorful half-timbered houses, winding canals, and flower-filled balconies, Colmar is often referred to as Little Venice. With a history that stretches back to the 9th century, it blends medieval charm with Renaissance elegance, creating a destination that feels both timeless and enchanting. The old town of Colmar is remarkably well preserved, boasting an array of architectural styles that reflect its long and complex history. As a former part of the Holy Roman Empire, later contested between France and Germany, Colmar carries cultural influences from both nations. Walking through the town, one can admire Gothic churches, Renaissance mansions, and Baroque facades, all adorned with pastel colors and intricate wooden beams. One of the highlights of Colmar is its canals, especially in the area known as La Petite Venise. Here, visitors can take boat rides along the narrow waterways, gliding past charming houses reflected in the water. In spring and summer, flowers spill over windows and bridges, painting the town with vibrant shades of red, pink, and purple. The combination of water, architecture, and greenery gives Colmar its unmistakable romantic aura. Art and culture thrive here as well. The Unterlinden Museum houses masterpieces like the famous Eisenheim altarpiece, while small galleries and antique shops line the cobblestone streets. Colmar is also proud to be the birthplace of Auguste Bartholdi, the sculptor who created the Statue of Liberty. A museum dedicated to him showcases his life and works, further connecting Colmar to world history. Colmar's culinary traditions are another reason to visit. The Alsace region is known for its blend of French finesse and German heartiness. And Colmar's restaurants serve up specialties like tarte flambée, flammekuche, sauerkraut with sausages, and fine Alsace wines, especially Riesling and Gewürztraminer. Visitors can enjoy these delicacies in cozy wine cellars or atmospheric courtyards. During December, Colmar transforms into one of Europe's most magical Christmas markets. The entire old town sparkles with lights. Wooden stalls overflow with crafts and treats, and the festive atmosphere makes it a dreamlike winter destination. The markets, combined with Colmar's medieval charm, create a truly fairy tale holiday setting. What sets Colmar apart is its ability to balance authenticity with tourism. Despite being one of France's most photographed towns, it has preserved its character and way of life. Whether one is wandering the narrow lanes, sipping wine by the canal, or admiring the blend of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, Colmar leaves visitors with a sense of nostalgia and wonder. In essence, Colmar is more than just a beautiful old town. It is a living canvas of history, culture, and romance. Its colorful houses, tranquil waterways, and festive spirit enchant every traveler who sets foot here. It is a place where beauty lingers in every corner, making Colmar one of the most captivating towns not just in France, but in the entire world. Top 3. Bruges, Belgium. Bruges, often called the Venice of the North, is one of the most enchanting towns in Europe. Nestled in the Flemish region of Belgium, this medieval city has managed to preserve its historic charm almost completely intact. With winding canals, cobblestone streets, and magnificent Gothic architecture, Bruges feels like a step back in time to the Middle Ages, when it was a thriving hub of trade and culture. At the heart of Bruges lies the Markt, the central square dominated by the Belfry Tower. Visitors can climb its 366 steps to enjoy panoramic views of the town's rooftops and canals. Surrounding the square are colorful gabled houses that were once guild halls, now home to lively cafes and shops. The sense of history is palpable here, and it is easy to imagine merchants and traders conducting business centuries ago. Bruges is crisscrossed by canals that wind their way through the town, earning it comparisons with Venice. Boat tours along these waterways are a highlight for visitors, offering a unique perspective of the medieval architecture reflected in the calm waters. The canals pass under charming stone bridges and alongside ancient churches, giving a peaceful yet romantic atmosphere. One of the city's most iconic landmarks is the Church of Our Lady, which houses Michelangelo's marble masterpiece, the Madonna and Child. This is one of the few works of Michelangelo found outside Italy. Adding to Bruges' cultural significance, the Basilica of the Holy Blood, another highlight, is believed to house a relic of Christ's blood, drawing pilgrims and curious travelers alike. Bruges is also a paradise for lovers of Belgian chocolate and beer. The town boasts some of the world's best chocolatiers, offering artisanal pralines and truffles in every flavor imaginable. Traditional breweries, such as De Have Man, invite visitors to taste authentic Belgian beers while learning about the centuries-old brewing process. Food lovers will also enjoy dishes like Flemish stew served with crispy fries. Beyond its culinary delights, Bruges is home to museums that showcase its artistic and historical heritage. The Groningen Museum features works from the Flemish primitives, including Jan van Eyck and Hans Memling, who played pivotal roles in European art. Meanwhile, smaller museums display lacework, tapestries, and medieval artifacts that tell the story of Bruges' golden age. Despite being a popular tourist destination, Bruges retains a sense of tranquility, especially in the quieter neighborhoods such as the Baganage, a UNESCO World Heritage Site where whitewashed houses surround a peaceful courtyard. Here, one can reflect on the simplicity of life centuries ago. Bruges captivates visitors with its fairy tale atmosphere, where every corner seems designed for a painter's canvas. It is a place where history, art, and romance merge seamlessly, making it one of the most magical towns in the world. Top 4. Rothenburg ob der Tauber, Germany. Tucked away in the heart of Bavaria, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is a living time capsule of medieval Germany. Encircled by well-preserved town walls and dotted with watchtowers, Rothenburg is one of the most iconic stops on Germany's romantic road. Its half-timbered houses, narrow alleys, and market squares make it feel like a medieval fairy tale come to life. The old town is remarkably well preserved, as it largely escaped destruction during World War II. Walking through the cobblestone streets, one can admire centuries-old buildings that have barely changed since the Middle Ages. The Planline, with its charming yellow half-timbered house flanked by towers, is one of the most photographed spots in the country. The Marktplatz, or Central Square, is the town's beating heart. Here stands the town hall, a combination of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, where visitors can climb the tower for stunning views of the rooftops and surrounding countryside. Every December, the square transforms into a magical Christmas market, attracting thousands of visitors who come to enjoy mulled wine, gingerbread, and handmade crafts. Rothenburg is also famous for its medieval festivals. The Meistertrunk Festival, held annually, reenacts the legendary story of how the town was saved during the 30 Years' War when the mayor supposedly drank 3 liters of wine in one gulp. This colorful celebration brings history vividly to life, complete with costumes, parades, and performances. For those interested in the darker side of history, the Medieval Crime and Justice Museum provides a fascinating glimpse into the punishments, laws, and superstitions of medieval Europe. Displays of torture devices, trial documents, and historical accounts make it one of the most intriguing museums in Germany. Rothenburg's culinary scene is also tied to tradition. The town is known for its Schneeballen, or snowball pastries, which are crispy dough balls dusted with powdered sugar or dipped in chocolate. These treats have been made in Rothenburg for over 300 years and remain a favorite among visitors. One of the town's most enchanting experiences is the Night Watchman's Tour. Each evening, a costumed guide leads visitors through the dimly lit streets, recounting legends and stories of Rothenburg's medieval past. This unique experience deepens the connection to the town's history and atmosphere. With its perfectly preserved medieval architecture, lively festivals, and timeless charm, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is one of Germany's most beautiful and captivating old towns. It offers not just a glimpse into history, but a chance to feel as though you are living it. Top 5. Český Krumlov, Czech Republic. Located in the South Bohemian region of the Czech Republic, Český Krumlov is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that embodies Renaissance charm and cultural richness. Dominated by a stunning castle overlooking the Vltava River, this town is a masterpiece of medieval and Renaissance architecture. The Český Krumlov Castle is the second largest in the Czech Republic after Prague Castle, and it is the town's crowning jewel. Visitors can explore its ornate halls, Baroque theater, and beautifully landscaped gardens. From the castle tower, sweeping views of the town's red-roofed houses and winding river unfold, making it a must-see highlight. The old town itself is a labyrinth of cobblestone streets lined with pastel-colored houses, quaint cafes, and artisan shops. Every turn seems to reveal another hidden courtyard or charming square. The town is small enough to explore on foot, yet rich enough in history and beauty to captivate visitors for days. Český Krumlov is also a center of art and culture. The Egon Schiele Art Centrum, dedicated to the Austrian painter who once lived here, hosts exhibitions of modern and contemporary art. The town also hosts music and theater festivals throughout the year, including the celebrated international music festival Český Krumlov. which attracts performers and audiences from around the world. One of the town's unique features is its Baroque theater, one of the oldest and best preserved in the world. Still equipped with original stage machinery and decorations, it offers a rare glimpse into the theatrical traditions of the 17th century. The Vltava River adds to Cesky Krumlov's charm. In summer, visitors often enjoy rafting or canoeing through the winding bends of the river, passing under ancient bridges and alongside riverside taverns. From the water, the views of the castle and old town are truly breathtaking. Food and drink are integral to the experience here as well. Traditional Czech dishes, such as roast pork with dumplings and sauerkraut, can be savored in rustic taverns, while local breweries provide refreshing beers that perfectly complement the hearty cuisine. Český Krumlov is not just about beauty, it is also about atmosphere. Whether you are wandering through its historic streets, listening to classical music in a Renaissance hall, or watching the sunset over the river, the town offers a magical and unforgettable experience. It is no wonder it is considered one of Europe's most enchanting destinations. Top 6. Giethoorn, Netherlands. Known as the Venice of the North, Giethoorn is a unique town in the Netherlands where canals replace streets and boats replace cars. With thatched roof cottages, wooden bridges, and flower-filled gardens, Giethoorn is a picture of tranquility and charm. The town was founded in the 13th century by settlers who discovered peat deposits in the area. Over time, the digging of peat created lakes and canals, which became the town's main transportation routes. Today, Giethoorn still has no major roads in its historic center, making it a peaceful, car-free haven. Boating is the primary way to experience Giethoorn. Visitors can rent whisper boats, which are quiet electric-powered vessels, or take guided canal tours to admire the houses and gardens from the water. More than 170 wooden bridges connect the islands of land, adding to the town's fairy tale appearance. The cottages in Giethoorn are particularly striking. Many date back centuries and are topped with thick thatched roofs, surrounded by lush gardens bursting with tulips, roses, and hydrangeas. Each home seems like a private sanctuary, and the reflection of these cottages in the calm canals creates postcard-perfect scenes. Giethoorn also offers cultural attractions. The Museum de Oude Aarde showcases rare minerals and fossils, while the Museum Giethoorn T Old Mayat US offers a glimpse into the traditional way of life. With exhibits on farming, fishing, and peat cutting, for art lovers, local galleries display works inspired by the town's serene beauty. In winter, when the canals freeze, Giethoorn transforms into a wonderland where locals and visitors alike can enjoy ice skating. This seasonal charm makes it an attractive destination year-round. Cafes and restaurants line the canals, offering traditional Dutch dishes such as pancakes, cheese platters, and freshly caught fish. Dining on a terrace by the water while watching boats drift by is one of Giethoorn's greatest pleasures. What makes Giethoorn special is its atmosphere of peace and simplicity. Without the noise of cars, the town feels like a retreat into a slower pace of life. It is a place where nature, tradition, and human creativity blend harmoniously, making Giethoorn one of the world's most charming and unforgettable old towns. Top 7. Shirakawa-go, Japan. Deep in the mountains of Gifu Prefecture, Shirakawa-go is a traditional Japanese village known for its unique gas-hose-zakuri houses. These steeply thatched roof homes, resembling hands pressed together in prayer, are designed to withstand heavy snowfall, as the region experiences harsh winters. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Shirakawa-go offers a rare glimpse into Japan's rural past. Many of the houses are over 250 years old and were built without nails, showcasing ingenious craftsmanship. The largest of these homes can house extended families and even silkworm cultivation in the attic. The village is breathtaking in every season. In winter, snow blankets the rooftops, turning Shirakawa-go into a magical wonderland illuminated during seasonal festivals. In spring, cherry blossoms frame the traditional houses, while summer brings lush greenery and autumn fills the valley with vibrant hues of red and gold. Visitors can explore houses such as Wada House, which is open to the public and provides insight into traditional lifestyles. Small museums also showcase artifacts, farming tools, and local crafts that reveal the resilience and culture of the villagers. The Shiroyama viewpoint is one of the best spots to admire the entire village from above. From here, the harmony between architecture and landscape is clear, with the houses nestled in the valley surrounded by forested mountains. Local cuisine adds to the experience. Hearty dishes such as hita beef, mountain vegetables, and soba noodles warm the soul, especially during the cold months. Staying overnight in a traditional farmhouse allows travelers to fully immerse themselves in the rhythms of village life. Shirakawa-go is not just a preserved museum, it is a living community where people continue to farm, craft, and celebrate traditions. It is a testament to human adaptation to nature and a reminder of the beauty found in simplicity. For those seeking an authentic and serene experience, Shirakawa-go is one of Japan's most captivating treasures. Top 8. San Gimignano, Italy. Perched on a hilltop in Tuscany, San Gimignano is often called the town of fine towers, for its impressive skyline of medieval stone towers. Once a prosperous trading center in the 12th and 13th centuries, it is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated for its well-preserved medieval architecture and enchanting atmosphere. At its height, San Gimignano boasted over 70 towers built by wealthy families as symbols of power and prestige. Today, 14 of these towers remain, creating a distinctive silhouette visible from miles away. Climbing the tallest, Torre Grossa, offers breathtaking views of the Tuscan countryside, with its rolling hills, vineyards, and olive groves. The town's heart is Piazza della Cisterna, a triangular square lined with medieval houses, palaces, and cafes. Nearby, Piazza del Duomo is home to the Collegiate Church of Santa Maria Assunta, adorned with frescoes depicting biblical stories painted by renowned artists of the time. These masterpieces make the church an artistic treasure trove. San Gimignano is also famous for its local products, particularly Vernaccia di San Gimignano, a crisp white wine that has been praised for centuries. Visitors can sample this wine in local enotecas, wine shops, or enjoy it with Tuscan specialties such as wild boar, pecorino cheese, and fresh pasta. Artisans still thrive in San Gimignano, producing ceramics, leather goods, and hand-painted souvenirs. Wandering through the town's narrow alleys, one can find workshops that have preserved traditional crafts for generations. Despite its small size, San Gimignano hosts cultural events that bring the past to life. Medieval festivals, complete with jousting, parades, and music, transport visitors to another era. At night, when the crowds thin, the town glows under lanterns, offering a magical experience of tranquility and history. San Gimignano is a town that combines grandeur with intimacy, where history, art, and tradition coexist harmoniously. It is not only a jewel of Tuscany but also one of the most captivating old towns in the world. Top 9. Pingyao, China. Pingyao, located in Shaanxi Province, is one of China's best-preserved ancient towns, offering a rare window into the country's history during the Ming and Qing dynasties. Surrounded by formidable city walls, Pingyao feels like a step back in time. With its narrow lanes, courtyard houses, and traditional shops, the town's most striking feature is its city wall, which stretches over 6 kilometers and is punctuated by watchtowers and gates. From the top, visitors can admire the layout of the old town, with its grid-like streets and tiled rooftops. This wall, built in the 14th century, remains one of the finest examples of ancient Chinese military architecture. Pingyao was once a financial hub, home to the first draft banks in China. The Rishengchong Exchange House, established in the early 19th century, is now a museum that illustrates the town's role in shaping China's banking industry. Visitors can explore its halls, where clerks once counted silver ingots and wrote contracts that connected merchants across the empire. The old town is filled with historic sites, including the Confucian Temple, the Taoist Temple, and the ancient government office. Each of these buildings reflects the cultural and spiritual life of Pingyao's residents, showcasing exquisite wooden carvings, stone inscriptions, and ancient artifacts. Walking through the bustling streets, one can see traditional courtyard houses, many of which are still inhabited or converted into guest houses. Shops sell local crafts, antiques, and specialty foods such as pingyao beef, a delicacy with a history of over 2,000 years. At night, red lanterns illuminate the town, casting a warm glow over the streets and enhancing its old-world charm. Festivals, such as the Pingyao International Photography Festival, attract artists and visitors from around the world, blending tradition with modern creativity. Pingyao is not just a relic of the past, it is a living town where history and daily life intersect. It remains one of the most evocative and authentic ancient towns in China, inviting visitors to walk in the footsteps of merchants, scholars, and officials who shaped its legacy. Top 10. Chefchaouen, Morocco. Tucked away in the Rif Mountains of northern Morocco, Chefchaouen is renowned for its stunning blue-washed streets and buildings, often called the Blue Pearl. This old town captivates travelers with its vibrant colors, relaxed atmosphere, and rich blend of cultures. Founded in 1471, Chefchaouen was originally a fortress to defend against Portuguese invasions. Over time, it became home to a diverse population, including Berbers, Arabs, and Sephardic Jews, whose influences are reflected in its architecture and traditions. The Medina, or Old Town, is a maze of narrow alleys and staircases where every wall seems to be painted in shades of blue, from sky blue to deep indigo. Theories about the blue paint vary. Some say it symbolizes the sky and heaven, while others believe it repels mosquitoes. Regardless of its origin, the blue creates a dreamlike atmosphere that enchants every visitor. The town's main square, Plaza Uta El Hammam, is surrounded by cafes, restaurants, and the Kasbah, a red-walled fortress and museum that houses exhibits on local history and culture. From the Kasbah's gardens and towers, one can enjoy views of the surrounding mountains and the sea of blue rooftops below. Chefchaouen is also a center for artisanal crafts. Shops line the streets, selling hand-woven rugs, colorful textiles, pottery, and leather goods. Each item reflects the skill and creativity of local artisans, making shopping here a cultural experience in itself. Nature lovers will find plenty to explore beyond the town. The nearby Rif Mountains offer hiking trails to waterfalls, valleys, and panoramic viewpoints. The Akchor waterfalls, in particular, are a popular day trip, where visitors can relax in natural pools and enjoy the serene landscape. The town's cuisine adds to its allure. Tagines, couscous, and freshly baked bread fill the air with delicious aromas, while mint tea is served generously in every cafe. Dining on a rooftop terrace as the sun sets over the mountains is an unforgettable experience. Chefchaouen is more than just beautiful, it is a place of peace and inspiration. Its blend of cultures, stunning colors, and natural surroundings create a unique charm that makes it one of the most captivating old towns in the world. Visitors often describe it not just as a destination, but as a feeling, a sense of calm and wonder that stays with you long after leaving. These 10 captivating ancient towns remind us that history, culture, and architecture can create unforgettable magic. Whether it's stone-paved alleys, medieval fortresses, or seaside villages, each place offers a glimpse into a living past. Which of these towns would you love to visit first? Share your thoughts and subscribe for more adventures.